I am Heinrich Heineken. Now we are going to rate the show and give match of the night. I must get some beer. Down, Heinrich. Now, hey, get off my beer. Get off my beer. Bad Heinrich. Heinrich's trying to steal my beer, man. Look at me, he's drunk already. Now, we're going to get ready in our show and do match of the night, review the show, comments, kudos, complaints, bitching, moaning, pissing, whatever we feel like talking about here in the last segment of Front Row Fanatics. We're going to do match of the night, rate the show first, or whatever.
Match of the night seems appropriate.
Okay, well, since I went first last time, I'll let you go first this time.
There was a lot of good matches on this card. BTY versus Doug Pitt really stuck out in my mind, but just for the amount of punishment these guys put themselves through, I got to give match of the night to the three-way: Chris Ty, Robin Golphin, and Scotty Rays. But my runner-up match, and it's a very close. I'm just going to give two number ones. BTY and Doug Pitt was also my number one. No runner-up.
Okay, no runner-up. I would tend to agree with you there. I would give match of the night to BTY and Doug Pitt, even though it was the opener. You know, the main with the Cruiserweight TLC match was awesome too. But, you know, I'll give them co-match of the night. And for my runner-up, I'd have to give Psycho Milo and Pretty Boy Donnie B. That was a pretty good, intense match also.
Yes, it was.
So, hey, young fanatics, you need to mellow out down there before I come back there and beat you with some beer bottles. Sorry, I'm just...
Us here for Fanatic support child abuse.
Not, we're just kidding.
No, until that camera's off.
Look, the producer's got wide bubble eyes now.
Give her a Heineken, she'll be alright.
I hear you. Oh, Mommy be mad.
Before we go any further, we have to mention somebody we met at the show, a very, very, very cool guy. He is the owner and proprietor of A Classic Tradition Tattoo Parlor. If you're in the Crestview area, you want to get some ink done, definitely go check him out. Really cool guy. Probably the best prices I've seen anywhere. Get you some ink done.
I know.
There you go.
We got some ink action going on Main Street in Crestview.
Check him out. The address is 567 South Main Street, Crestview, Florida, 32536. Jump in there, check him out.
Also, phone number's 850, what's that,
398.
398, I need glasses.
6798.
Thank you, I got beer goggles on like Murray does, so I can't read the numbers, they're that small. But anyway, A Classic Tradition Tattoo Parlor on Main Street in Crestview. If you're looking for some ink work done, get over there and check them out.
Absolutely. And I guess now we're going to rate the show.
Absolutely.
You want me to go first?
Yes, you're going first this time.
From top to bottom, this was a very solid card. A lot of good matches. We saw legends, former WWF stars. My only complaints about it were non-wrestling related. And I'm just going to, you know, this is not a diss towards anybody there. Like I said, all the wrestlers, all the matches were top-notch. The concession area people, I guess is what you call them, could have been a little nicer. They didn't look too happy to be there. And Steve Armstrong, I know he's getting footage for his show on Blab TV, but standing on the ring apron all night going back and forth kind of took away from the matches a little bit.
Right.
The only other thing, it was a great treat to see Marty Jannetty there, but from somebody who's been watching wrestling close to 40 years, he kind of looked like he was just going through the motion, and that's no fault of Mr. Fantasy. Mr. Fantasy looked awesome. Haven't seen him in some time. I was very impressed by the way he looked, the way he worked, the way he wrestled. So overall, I'm going to give the show a 7.8.
Whoa. 7.8.
7.8.
Little bit brutal on the action there, man. I myself, my complaints or disagreements with the show were also non-wrestling related. I gave the show an 8.75. Top to bottom, start to finish, good show, solid work. You know, like I said, you know, can't complain. Everybody there, the crowd was into it.
Yes,
you know, the food was good. My major complaint was one. You know, the ring announcer, okay? The dude from 100.3, whatever his name was, and it's not an insult to you, I forgot your name. Good ring announcer, spoke well, but if you're going to be a ring announcer, you need to know who the hell you're introducing.
Oh, yeah,
The start of the show, here's your referee, Frog Lane. That wasn't Frog, that was Murray Calloway. For God's sake, there's no way in hell you can mistake... You know, Murray for Frog or Frog
had
for
us
Murray.
looking all around the arena
we
for Frog Lane.
Yeah,
got excited.
Yeah, you know, because he calls it right down the middle.
Damn right.
But, you know, that and the security guys, okay, they were next to non-existent, you might as well call them. You know, there were kids running back and forth the whole time in front of it. And I was trying to watch the main event, you know, and there was a pack of children sitting next to me that kept on, you know, and I'm not going to be mean to kids, okay, unless they're my own, of course. But, you know, I'm not going to be mean to kids. And I was talking to, but I was trying to watch this really good main event with the table, ladders, and chairs cruiserweight match. 3 guys are out there busting their ass trying to entertain the fans, you know, and there's 7 kids there all swarming around me like, you know, clinging to me like leeches. And I'm trying to watch the match. You know, the security guys could have done a little bit better job. But overall, like I said, I give the show an 8.75. Enjoyed the hell out of myself. Mr. Fantasy, appreciate the cool-ass shirt you gave me there, brother. I'll be sporting it next time I see you. Nice building, good sound.
Like I said, every match, you know, could have been a main event somewhere. It was that good. I mean, when my low rating does not reflect on the actual wrestling. I had, you know, he only runs, what, maybe 1, maybe 2 shows a year. I would encourage every fan listening to this, if SWA comes anywhere near you, go check them out.
Absolutely. You know, and unfortunately, you know, for you, your non-wrestling related issues took away from the show. And like you said, we do these things and we do our best to be honest. You know, whether you pick our, whether you take our comments to heart, whether you like them, agree or disagree with them, we're putting them out there. Like I said, this was a great show. Any of the problems that took away from our rating were non-wrestling related issues.
If that's the worst thing going on, it was a good damn show.
Absolutely.
You know, like I said, just I didn't care for Steve Armstrong kind of getting in the way with his filming, and the concessions people could have been a little nicer. I know when you're dealing with a crowd that size, you're hopping and jumping, and believe me, I understand being in the weeds. But you know, like I said, my low score, and I don't consider it a low score. It was almost an 8. You know, it's just that kind of stuff, you know.
Hey, you know, that comes with the territory. If you're going to run a show, the ratings include wrestling and non-wrestling related issues. But Mr. Fantasy and everybody there at the SWA treated us great.
Absolutely.
First class, well professionally run operation. You know, great promotion, and it showed by the size of the crowd. And another thing I want to take a few minutes to comment on that I like was, you saw a little bit of, shall we say, interpromotional cooperation.
Absolutely.
You had guys there from Ultimate Wrestling,
New Heights,
Culture Shock, WIW. You know, promoters were there. Alexander Hurst III and Diana Drake Hurst from Ultimate were there. Waylon Barley, who helps run New Heights, was in there. Plus, there were several wrestlers from various promotions there. I hope this interpromotional cooperation continues because everybody, fans, wrestlers, promoters, and all, will benefit.
Right, when promoters work together, everybody wins. The fans, the promoters, the boys, everybody.
So, unless you got anything else you want to say?
Good job. As you know, Southern Wrestling Alliance, it rocked. Please don't take my low score to heart. They were, you know,
all right.
The signal. I can't go on.
Okay, with that being said, we'll see you in the front row.
Where did I go?